Now, there are two people who have made it their mission to make the Dolphins Cancer Challenge the premier fundraiser in South Florida and the National Football League. I sat down with Javier Sanchez and Elizabeth Jenkins to talk about this year's event and the $100 million milestone.
Can I pause you?
Yes.
We hit it.
You hit it?
Yeah.
That was the moment Javier Sanchez and Elizabeth Jenkins surprised me with the news. The Dolphins Cancer Challenge has raised $100 million since it first started in 2010.
This is huge. When this initiative began in 2010, it was our vision to help save more lives impacted by cancer.
Elizabeth, last year when we spoke, as people were crossing the finish line, you equated this to like the Super Bowl, like the feeling, just the atmosphere, how exciting it was for everyone. What does it mean to you to see just how year over year this continues to grow and more people sign up and just what an important cause it is?
It's amazing. I mean, every year we talk about goals, but it's more about people's feelings. Like when I said that it was like their Super Bowl, it is for some of these people, they're finishing their treatment or they're in remission or their family, God forbid, has just found out their family member is, struck with cancer. And so this is their moment to celebrate the lives that they're saving with the money they're raising. And then you just really see people who keep coming back every year for reasons that we might not all know, but they're so passionate about it. And I mean, we'll talk to people and they're like, last year I raised $4,000. This year my goal is $10,000. And you see that they're relentless and resilient.
Javier, why Sylvester? Why is this partnership so special between the Dolphins and the Sylvester Comprehensive Cancer Center?
What they've accomplished over these past 16 years has proven that they're a great trusted partner. They've received NCI designation, the only in South Florida. They're ranked in the top 50 across the United States. They're proving to us that when we raise and we give 100% of every dollar that we go out into the community to solicit, ultimately they're investing it to find better researchers. They're recruiting better doctors. They're building facilities. They're now in 13 locations all throughout South Florida. So they're showing us that they're being great stewards to our community and they care about the people in our community.
I mean, I know the history behind it, but for our viewers who don't, why a bike ride? Why did this start out? Why was it not just a 5K to begin with or a marathon or something like that? Why did you guys set out to take over the streets of South Florida?
Yeah, I love hearing Matt Moore tell this story about his good friend Jim Mad Dog Mandich. They modeled this event after an event called the Pan Mass Challenge, and that event's still around today, but they realized there was a very impactful model that existed, and they took that model and they turned around and said, let's make it our own. And that was the beginning of the Dolphins Cancer Challenge. So now we're 4 bike rides, we're a huge 5K, we got people volunteering, and then also we got a big concert at the end. This year we're gonna have Blues Traveler. So we've turned this into the absolute best day for the cancer community coming together, the corporate community come together. Our corporations call it the best party in town. So that's what we wanna do. We wanna give back and let you all know that you can make a difference, you can get engaged, get fit, ride a bike, run, walk, and all do it for a great cause.
In case you're wondering, yes, both Javier and Elizabeth are active DCC participants. Between them, they've raised hundreds of thousands of dollars for cancer research.